Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. What's good, man? How you feeling, dog?
I'm good, man.
Long time coming. I've been trying.
You've been trying to get it for a while, right?
You seen my DMs? Or you unseen my shit?
I didn't.
You seen it and you swipe over but unseen?
So many motherfuckers that, yo, you seen my DMs or this, that, and third. Bro, I be having so much shit in my DM. Motherfucker think you lying or whatever. I got so much shit and then I really don't pay it no mind and don't really care too much about the shit that be in my DM because if it's important, it's really coming through an email. But I know one time D-Hove did reach out and I meant to call you.
Okay.
I never called. That was by mistake. So then I reached out, I'm like, let's get this shit over with. Get it. So,
I appreciate you, D-Ho, for that.
No interviews in a while, and I ain't really did too many interviews in the city, so, you know.
I appreciate that, dog.
Yeah.
It mean a lot for me, because, like, niggas working on that way up, for real.
Sure.
I fuck with it. It's funny, you was just listening to Moneybag.
Yeah.
You fuck with Moneybag music?
Yeah, I fuck with Moneybag.
Who the hottest youngin' out right now you fuck with?
Hottest youngin'? Baby.
I fuck with Baby.
We talking about Baltimore or just...
Nah, we
all over
music. What you think?
Music wise, Baby for sure.
Nah, Baby running the shit. Me personally, I fuck with. I'm leaning more towards Moneybag right now.
Yeah.
Because Baby, I'm gonna say, well, it is what it is. I feel like he been getting more of like the Baby-ish on me. What I mean by that is, I feel like the Baby shit all sound the same. So when I listen to Lil Baby, it's like starting to sound the same now.
See, I think it's probably because. To a certain extent, I know Baby. You get what I'm saying? I know what he stand for, and then how he coming for his people around him and shit like that. So that kind of gravitate me towards him a little more because, like, I know how I am and the shit that I stand for and how I feel about the people around me and how I'm gonna come for them on different levels and shit like that. So that shit say a lot. That mean a lot, and that's why I like me and Meek click. How we click. You know, it was business at first, but after business, you know, that became my brother.
Right.
That's my heart. You feel me? So. Really, and he put me in all the positions and shit that I'm in today.
Facts.
Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am today and shit. So, and then like what he stand for, you know, genuine. He want to see everybody win, make sure everybody's successful around him. You know, you just gotta.
I'm gonna give you a wild take.
What's that?
And you tell me if it's too wild. I feel like Meek like our generation Jay-Z.
For sure.
I feel like a lot of people wouldn't agree with me on that one though.
That's really how that's really how I feel about it. Not only from him being my brother, but just seeing the positions that he had put a lot of motherfuckers in.
Man, and not even that, right? Before we even get into the positions that he put niggas in, honestly, I feel like I wasn't really old enough to see Jay-Z come about of age, right? A lot of people always talking about what the fuck was his first project? Niggas gonna kill me for this. I forgot the name, but Reasonable Doubt. Niggas talk about Reasonable Doubt. Niggas talk about Jay-Z when he was selling drugs and shit like that.
Yeah.
I really remember Meek Mill with the nappy braids freestyling. Sure. So when I see him next to Nicki Minaj and like doing what he doing now next to fucking the nigga from the Patriots and shit like that, like
it's about Kraft.
Yeah, Kraft. See him getting flown into the Sixers game. It's like, yo, I remember this nigga in the hood.
No, something different.
Like that shit is crazy. So I definitely got a different appreciation. Let me ask you this. Speaking of old rappers, right? If you had to choose between Biggie and Pac, who would you choose?
That's before my time. I don't really. I would say I've heard more Tupac over Biggie, but that's before my time. So I really wouldn't be able to pick of which one I would say better or not. But they are both legends and goats. You know what I mean?
Nah, I asked that because you know Biggie, he got this song and it says like whoever knew that hip hop would make it this far. Yeah. And I remember listening to that song and I thought about you, and it's weird, right? Because what you're doing in a bike life is different. Like you really cultivating it. And I was curious to know, as cliche as it might sound, did you ever think that bike life would take it this far?
Truthfully, I never thought I would make it this far riding no damn dirt bikes.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't ride how the motherfuckers that make it off riding dirt bikes ride, as far as like motocross and freestyling, doing tricks and shit like that. Like me, I just do tricks on wheelies and shit like that, but that's still talent. That's a major talent because a lot of motherfuckers can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? And then for me to really be able to turn it into something and then being in the position that I am to be able to like about to start a league for it, for motherfuckers that where I come from and ride how I ride, to be able to make it somewhere and gain sponsorships and shit like that so they could better their lives and take care of their families and shit just like I do.
So you about to create a league?
Yeah, for sure. That's my biggest goal. I'm working on create a whole league, bike life.
How was that going? It's
going good, you know, but it take time because a lot of motherfuckers still don't want to touch it because they look at it as illegal or y'all ain't doing helmets or this and the third. But when it come to situation like that, that's when motherfuckers gonna have to wake up. Like, we're gonna put these helmets on. Like, we trying to make it out of where we come from, right? I made it out. I'm the only one right now. I don't never want to be the only one, because then that draw too many haters and shit like that. I like for everybody around me to be getting some money, happy, and living life.
Facts.
Okay, for sure.
Yo, nah, so damn, you touched on so much in so little time, right? You was the only one you doing this league. One point in time, you always was saying, man, I want to reach back and grab niggas how Meek reached back and grabbed me. Sure. And I was wondering, like, how was that going? But you doing the...
I feel like when you're in a position, when you successful and you're in a position to help people, you're supposed to help people. Like, you gotta help motherfuckers, because when you being successful, you always gonna be successful, but you're not gonna be successful if you ain't helping nobody that's behind you and trying to bring them forward as well. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's money. The money gonna come. Is you sharing it, you giving it out, you giving it back. That shit is gonna come plentiful. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yo, question: What is the goal of this? Right? Because I know, like, back in the day, I feel like bikes was, it seemed like it was something fun, and it was just something that y'all did as a camaraderie and brought each other together.
Right.
But like, when you think about if I had to do air quotes, if you think about the NFL of bike life, what would that be?
The NFL of bike life?
Yeah, or the professional, like, where do you...
So basically you saying, how would it play out? Like, what would the league look like?
Not even a league, but like, what's the goal of it? Like, what's the highest goal that you can go for bike life? Is it off-road, or is it just sponsorships?
I would say the highest road that you can go is probably gaining, like, just like me, basically. If you look at it, well, I've already reached a goal where it's like, this nigga the best that ever done it. You know what I'm saying? Look where he took bike life. Look how many people have looked up to him from it, and now doing the shit that he do. So you gain a certain recognition of who you are in that sport. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If that makes sense.
Nah, because I was wondering, like, I don't really know too much, but I was thinking that it was like the off-road motocross stuff would be like the professional.
When we start our league, you gonna be professional in our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be the top nigga. You gonna be the champion in what we do, how we ride on the street and shit like that. But
okay.
It's gonna be in an enclosed area and shit like that. It's not gonna be literally street, but it's not gonna be dirt.
Right.
Yeah.
So back to the question though, like, we are in a place where you can monetize it, you can get these sponsorships.
Yeah.
And like, where do you see bike life now compared to where it even originated at?
Now I see bike life, I don't know, that shit big. It's all over the world. You gotta think about it. Like me, I got fans in Ghana. I got fans all over the world just from doing the shit that I do on a dirt bike. So if I got this many fans, you think we can't pack a motherfucking arena out or some shit like that and do what we do? I got 1.something million followers on Instagram. So that's telling you right there how many people is looking at me daily to see exactly what I do.
100%. Yeah, let's take it back for a second, bro. The Sundays at the park.
Yeah.
They still do that, first of all?
Yeah, hell yeah. They do it. Will do. That's Will do.
Bro, how did that even originate? Because when you was like, 7, 8, they was already doing that?
That shit was already done. I think that shit just always been around, where motherfuckers just come with the cars and the car club niggas and the bike, 12 o'clock boy niggas like Wayne, who have been riding forever. You get what I'm saying? So they Pee Wee. They started all that shit, that Sunday shit, and you know what I mean?
Like, around what time, you think?
I think that was shit probably like the 80s or some shit.
Damn.
Yeah, some shit.
Sheesh, that's crazy.
Early 90s. Yeah.
Do you think, would you say like Baltimore was the first doing a dirt bike thing?
Yeah,
or one of the
capital, for sure. Baltimore dirt bike capital. Everybody that's doing the shit that they doing now, they get it from us.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's fire, bro. Did anybody how we hear this club music thing? We from Baltimore. We know we created club music and shit, but sometimes we hear Jersey saying like they put it on or they created it. Is it any, because I'm not in the bike life. Is there any arguments out there somewhere that like, nah, we was actually
everybody.
What city is it?
New York, Philly. Everywhere try to argue it, but they already know what's up. They know where they get their styles from. They know where they get everything from.
Damn.
That's from Baltimore. We the ones, for sure.
So the legends that we know about doing a bike life is 12 o'clock boys. We always hear about these niggas.
Yeah.
How long have they been around?
Shit, Wayne old ass been around for a long time.
He started that shit.
Yeah, Wayne like the top one in that shit, so.
So were you a part of it, or?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is that like, how did like, talk to me.
I wouldn't say, it's not really something you gain by like how you ride really. Like you got, like a lot of niggas know how to wheelie. You get what I'm saying? You got to know how to ride. Riding comes with wheeling, so the better you know how to ride, the better you know how to wheel. A lot of niggas just know how to pick the wheel up.
Okay.
So me, I had gained a lot of shit early. Like, I don't know how. I was riding pedal bikes at 2 with no training wheels. You feel me? Then I got on dirt bikes at 5. But I was looking up to Lips.
Yeah, I remember you said about it.
The nicest niggas in the city when it came to that shit. He had the swag, the style, everything you wanted on the bike, he had. So me, I was looking up to him as I'm coming up. I'm like, yeah, I want to be just like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the bike, I want to be like him. So then I came up and actually started riding with Lips. You know, that's one of my close homies. And then I just started, that shit just started getting bigger and bigger. Social media, then YouTube. Well, YouTube, then social media. As far as, I got found on YouTube. The Instagram and none of that shit wasn't even around.
Right.
Yeah, so
that was when you had the, no, this was before that, because the first vlog, you was already with Meek at that time, right?
Yeah.
That shit is like 13 mil.
Like a year before that.
Damn.
A year, 2 years. Even a year or 2 years before that. Yeah.
Yo, let me ask you this, bro. Where does the misconception come from? I feel like, you know, like the police, they think of it as a negative thing, as negativity. They think they even call it a gang. Like, where does that come from? Because from our experience, I feel like dirt bikes saved a lot more lives than it killed.
I feel like the misconception comes from, I just think, truthfully, when you see a lot of black motherfuckers together doing positive shit as one, I feel like that becomes a problem. Like, they don't never want to see a group of black positive motherfuckers. We too powerful, really, as one.
Talk to them.
Real shit, we too powerful as one. So once they see us all together like that, they begin to make up problems, because it really ain't no problem. What y'all we can't stop at lights because y'all chasing us.
And they wasn't even supposed to chase us, for real.
Don't chase us. We gonna stop. We gonna obey all y'all laws and rules or whatever, however y'all want to put it. But y'all chasing us because y'all see how positive this shit is and see how much crime is down when we are on the bikes. You got to think about it. They like the crime. They're the police, but they like crime. It gives them
us money
to do.
Yeah, make us money.
So, you know,
it's crazy because I look back at it and you know, it's kind of like sports. It's not football per se, but it's like, it's something that brings the community together. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it came down to a point of where I remember where we came from.
Want some more? You don't got promoted, bro.
No, I'm cool. I remember where we came from. Motherfuckers like, I want to be, this is really what people were saying. I want to be a doctor, a football player, a basketball player. Some people even wanted to be police. That's a fact, right?
Yeah, facts.
But now you got motherfuckers growing up. I want to ride dirt bikes. I want to be like Chino.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's
facts.
I done started some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how far I made it riding dirt bikes.
100%.
I didn't turn this shit into something where motherfucker, I want to ride dirt bikes when I get older.
Yeah.
Ain't even thinking about football, basketball, none of that shit no more. That's what they want to do.
Exactly.
And then they see how a nigga living off of it. So, you know.
That's why when I heard the song, it made me think of you. I'm like, yo, damn, I wonder if this nigga ever thought about, will bike life make it this far, for real? That's crazy, bro.
I never thought that.
It's crazy. Question. We see you in movies and shit now.
Yeah, for sure.
How much of a true story was Charm City Kings?
I feel like Charms, it had some parts in there that wasn't true, but based on the whole shit, it was definitely true, you know. If me looking at it out, I would say the shit is just like how we grew up, really. You understand what I'm saying? So, but the shit falls on the dirt bikes with the drug. That ain't what going on dirt bikes. But you know, it's a movie. You got to put a storyline behind it. So a lot of people don't understand that. So everybody look at it like, that ain't what we do on dirt bikes. It's a storyline. We know that. The people who really know about dirt bikes, no, we ain't selling no drugs, none of that off dirt bikes. We riding dirt bikes, we having fun, and we being free. Understand what I'm saying? So some of it was fabricated, but it's a storyline once again, and we gotta sell it. It gotta be sold.
Question: did you like it?
Hell yeah, I loved it.
For real?
For me to be doing a fucking movie where I come from and in my element, that was major for me.
About your culture?
Yeah, about my culture, just and truthfully about really, like, that was my life. I was living my life in that movie. That's me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing fabricated with me in there, I would say.
So how hard was it to step into that role? Granted, it was you, but reading the lines and shit like that?
It wasn't hard. I read no lines. I didn't practice for none of the shit. Whenever I needed my line, I called a line coach. Line, and that's how it was going. I was doing that shit right then. I was in my element. You gotta think about it. I'm home. I feel it. I'm home. I'm comfortable. It was no reason for me to be out of my element. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's hard. So question, honestly, bro.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the over exaggeration of the accent though, bro? Come on, you gotta feel a way about that shit.
We got an accent where can't nobody get down pat. Like if you Baltimore is just different. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We this is when you mention Baltimore, we not Maryland. We Maryland, but we not
Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, facts.
Baltimore is their own separate island from DC, Maryland, all that shit you want. We our own shit is Baltimore.
Facts.
Everything is different about us. For sure.
So, I don't know. So I watched it and I thought it was a good movie. But the fucking accent that the main character had was cringeworthy, bro. Like the fucking, bro. We don't sound that bad, bro.
It, like me, truthfully, I feel like people look too deep into shit. I don't give a fuck about our accent.
Yeah.
I just don't. So I didn't even really look into it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
not once, like you ain't never think like,
that shit, no mind.
Okay.
Get too much about the wrong.
Yeah, but you was in it. That's why I understand that. It's like, nigga, I'm in a movie. Fuck is we talking about?
I was in it, but you know what I'm sitting here thinking? I'm in a fucking movie.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like
thinking about
fuck all that other shit.
Then when it came, I ain't even hear what he was saying. I was waiting on my part to come up. Fuck what he got going. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you can't be mad at that shit. Man, that's crazy. Question. We see it had a couple Baltimore people in there, and specifically Willie Queen.
Yeah.
How much of a role did you play of getting her in that show? Or did they reach out to her?
I would say I played the role in the whole movie. You might as well say we're getting everybody because we've been working on this movie since 2015.
Damn.
With Jada Pickett and
Will.
Not even Will. Will was a part of it, but Caleb Pickett, her brother. I went and sat down in Calabasas and met with Jada Pickett and Caleb Pickett at Jada House. This was in 2015. Shit took 3 years for it to come. I got shot in 2016. Mm-hmm. I remember when I got out of the hospital, I called Kayla. I'm like, yo, we gotta do this fucking movie. Get me out of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So then right after that, I wound up moving to LA. Mm-hmm. I moved to LA for a year and came back. So,
bro, how because I'm gonna get to the LA move because like I feel like a lot of us in the city, it's hard, bro. Like the city is so treacherous, but we got a love to it. So before I go to that, I go back to that, how close were you and Willie Queen?
We was close. I fought with Willie Queen.
I feel like y'all had a lot in common. Like first, like granted, you wasn't one of the first to ride bikes, but to be so young, to get so much attention from it, yeah. I feel like she probably wasn't the first girl, or not going to be the first girl, but she was one of the first to get so much attention behind it.
Yeah, for sure. She was definitely one of the first to get a lot of attention. Being a female too.
Yeah.
That was different. Motherfuckers ain't seen that. And then she ride like some of the guys, so, you know.
Did y'all get close from that, or?
Hell yeah. I fought with Willie Queen.
So how do you feel about the situation that we see going on right now? Like, you know, like she...
I mean, it's a fucked up situation, but, you know, that ain't really my place to speak on it. You know, whatever happened, it happened. I mean, pray for the family or whatever, but I ain't speaking on nobody's situation.
No, I think, not speaking on the situation, I just feel like, bro, we have so many people with talent, and then we hear people either getting killed or being in jail, and it's like, that shit.
We sit around and we say we got so many people with talent and this, that, third. Motherfuckers don't be knowing what people be going through. Mental health is a major thing where we come from, bro. Like, facts. People don't really understand that. I did therapy, so I really understand it. Like, I did a lot of shit to, like, be a better person in life. That's why I'm the way I am. You get what I'm saying? That's why I talk how I talk and things like that. Like, I did therapy. It come from me, I would say, so young, traveling the world and just seeing what other motherfuckers went through. I was 12, 13. I was 12, 13. I'm traveling all across the world by myself to go meet Meek. This place, that place, just to be, for him to put me in situations to better my life. So when I'm in certain areas and certain rooms and shit and I hear this person's story, I hear that person's story, I'm like, damn, they went through that. This person going through this, that person going through this. And then it was a time where I was in like a depression space, like real shit, like real down. You know what I'm saying? Like real down. So, and then before, depression is serious. You know what I'm saying? So before that shit break you, you gotta do something to fix that shit. That's the strong part of you that make you want to become a better person. You feel me? So I sat down like over during like when the pandemic first hit and did therapy. I felt like that was the best time to do it. I had so much downtime, shit to do. I sat in the house I think it was like every Thursday. Damn. I did it. We did that shit on we did it on a computer. Every day I'm talking to the therapist and this and the third. And I actually did it through Chris Simon.
Okay.
His BTS shit. I got an interview out doing it too. But yeah, that shit's serious.
I think I seen that one. You was on a Blue Couch. That was I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Gosh, but yeah,
damn, that's fire.
People always speak on that. I just say, motherfuckers, I don't judge nobody.
But not even judging, like, I don't know, me being from Baltimore, like, again, not speaking on her situation, but when I see people with so much talent like that and something tragic happen, it break my heart, honestly. Like, it hurt, for real.
Definitely was unfortunate, but we don't know what was going through her mind at the time. We don't know what happened. Nobody know the behind story of it but her and that person, right?
Facts.
So it was an unfortunate situation, but we don't know what they was doing.
Nah, facts. I pray for everybody involved, like, everybody. Yo, can we... I know you ain't trying to drink, bro, but therapy shit is dope, bro. We gotta take a shot on therapy, bro.
I don't want to.
This
take a shot. Come on with this monster.
All right, fuck it. Monster, I got you. Fuck it. Question, bro. Speaking of therapy, yo, and, just going through so much depression and shit like that, I feel like Baltimore is a huge part of that. It's so much just traumatic shit in here in Baltimore.
So much shit going on in Baltimore, but me, I feel like I wouldn't want to be from nowhere else.
Facts.
Baltimore made me who I am and made me as strong as I am, to where as though I go to other cities and like even if I go to Chicago, I will go anywhere and the motherfucker be like, man, this city horrible, this, that, and the third. This shit ain't horrible. The way I grew up and what I come from and the shit that I done seen throughout my life, this shit regular.
So stay there, bro. Stay there. The shit that we seen in our life. But we love, like you said, the passion we got for our city is different, bro. But we see people get killed every day. We see the trauma, and like when we have chances to get away, like you had a chance, you get opportunities with MMG, Meek Mill, and you got chances to get away. But it seemed like the city got a hold on everybody. Why do you think that?
I don't feel like the city got a hold on. It's really what you build your mind up to. Like if you want to leave, you going to leave. I left for a year, probably like a year and a half, and came back. I left because LA wasn't what I'm used to. You understand what I'm saying? LA ain't what I'm used to. You get what I'm saying? So our city is just, the shit is just different. Like me, if it's so bad with me, it's shit that I know I really shouldn't be doing. Like I'm who I am, but it's something about me. Like I travel the world all the time, every week, every other week or whatever. But I always come back. And I still go in my hood, not to be sitting around there like I'm this nigga, that nigga or whatever. I go there because that's my hood. You understand what I'm saying? And I also want the kids and shit like that in my hood to understand and see like, damn, he made it and he ain't never leave us. I basically try to take my neighborhood or even the city everywhere with me. I try to keep them with me at all times because that's what I come from. I wouldn't be who I am.
So I feel like Meek was one of the first to say this. Well, not one of the first, but I feel like he had this big movement. Motivational purposes only.
Yeah.
For motivational purposes only.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Right? But honestly, bro, I just feel like you don't think you can motivate your hood somewhere else? You
definitely can, for sure. You can leave and motivate your hood still, but it's when that's some shit you've been living in all your life. Like you don't think Meek stopping his hood and shit like that?
That don't make it right. We don't.
It don't nothing.
I mean, not right. We can't say right or wrong. I don't mean to say that.
Yeah, but if we do,
that don't make it smart. I'm sorry.
What ain't smart about going back to your hood if you know shit is okay? I ain't beefing with nobody. You get what I'm saying? So it's haters.
Yeah, there we go.
A lot of haters, but. Like me, I tell a nigga right now, all right, I will walk around the city all day. I don't need no security. I'm free. This is where I come from. This is the city I grew up in, right? The same shit. I just said the same shit, but in two different ways. But I feel like I ain't giving out no negative energy. So if some negative energy come my way, it was meant. And then we gotta handle it from there. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't walking around here giving up no negative energy, so I don't feel like nobody want to do nothing to me. Now, if you're a hater, you just a hater. That's just what come with it.
So you don't, like, when you walking around, you don't have like security or nothing?
I got my guys with me, but I might not even have them with me. I might be by myself, but I ain't giving out no negative energy. I'm gonna be respectful as long as you don't disrespect me. I don't want no troubles with nobody, but I ain't ducking nothing either. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
So would you say that you downplay your celebrity?
I feel like I downplay my celebrity on a whole nother level. Like, I feel like I'm really somebody. Like, me being who I am.
Talk to me.
No, real shit. Me being who I am, I really could be out here going crazy and like, I don't even think. I think it is a humble side of me, but I just feel like this been my life. You know what I'm saying? This been my life. Damn near my whole. I ain't really had no childhood. I've been in this shit my whole life. So I be looking at this shit and just seeing it. It's just like I've been living this shit for like more than a decade now.
Right.
Real shit. So I wouldn't say downplay my celebrity, because when I first got on, I was one of them niggas who I was cocky as shit. You know what I'm saying? I was cocky. I would talk a bunch of shit, but when that has been your life for 10 years or more, you just like, this is my life and it's just how my life is going. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't say downplay it, but I see a lot of motherfuckers get on and get cocky and be cocky and don't last. It's 12 years. I'm still here. I'm still who I am. I'm still getting money. Understand what I'm saying? They get on and get cocky or however you want to call it. In 3 years, you ain't nowhere to be found.
Right. I say downplay your celebrity in a sense of like, you know, you just being in a community. Let's say the community, right? Your hood and things like that, no security. And I feel like when you think about celebrities, they gonna have security.
Me being in my hood without no security ain't really downplaying my celebrity, because my guys is around me and it's my hood. You understand what I'm saying?
Respectfully, bro, I only disagree because we talk about, we hear Boosie talk about like, you know, is the most haters in your city. We hear, sure. we know that hometown hate is real.
But I ain't in my hood all day 24/7. I got shit to do, but I stopped through my hood and like to be in my hood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And I'm not trying to promote you not to give back to you. I just feel like it's other ways.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because we hear about Slim Duncan. We hear about Nipsey Hussle. We hear about fucking Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? We hear about Lil Snoop died in his hood. You know what I'm saying? We hear about all these people that died in that hood. But it's like, shit, Lil Scoota, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, when will we get it? Like, because it's so much hate, not even just niggas, the beef or nothing like that. It's just niggas be hating. Yeah. Like, I'm just figuring, like, when do we learn from this?
Truthfully, I feel like you never should leave your hood. Never leave your hood. You can move.
Okay.
You can move.
I like that.
Never leave your hood though, because your hood is really what
put you exactly. I'm with you.
Yeah,
but we can get back to our hood in other ways. You being Chino, I swear to God. Of course, you can give back, right? Outside of the get back and what you do physically, you being Chino, bro, is giving to your city, bro. It's because yo, you did so, and you know this, like you did so much,
a lot.
You feel me? Like you did so much, bro, for the city, for the community, just by you being you, bro.
Yeah, that's
you
fact.
Exposing the city, bro. So it's like it's nothing to prove anymore.
Yeah, it ain't. Hell no. I've been stopped trying to prove shit to these niggas. I ain't proving nothing to nobody. My life is my life. It was meant for me.
But you don't think going back to your hood is kind of like trying to like, that's me. Like I'm
talking about that.
Because I'm just
going
curious.
Back to my hood is going back to my hood from the little kids that's growing up and shit like that.
Okay.
To show them, hey, I made it out of here. Y'all can too.
So can you go back to your with security?
For what?
I'm just, because of what we see, the trend.
Well, listen, anytime that I'm in my hood, I'm well protected. I ain't
okay.
Listen.
Respect. Well, keep
sure.
keep yourself protected, because when you got shot,
yeah.
What was that?
I got shot. That was what that was. That was 2016. I got that shit. I don't even know where that came from. You understand what I'm saying? So
right.
It's.
Where was you? Do you like?
I was in from my mom's house. I was pulling up my mom's house. It was like 10 in the morning. Mm-hmm. A car pull up on the side of me and just started shooting.
And that's really why I'm having this conversation, because bro, like. And I don't want to come off as like too pushy, but I stand firm on this, because like, yo, this interview made me excited, because you are one of those guys. Like, I respect you to like, yo, if I had an interview with any other big time celebrity, I look at you the same way. You know what I'm saying? And I hear no problem. I hear situations like you getting shot that could have took a tragic turn.
No, for sure.
But do you think it would have happened if you had like, I don't know, more security or
could have stopped that?
Damn.
Security couldn't stop that.
So you think it was like just strictly hate?
Security ain't stopping no fucking bullets. Let's just get that. Security ain't stopping no bullets. Security gonna get shot. You gonna get shot. Security ain't stopping no bullets. So what the fuck is security gonna do? Really? When bullets flying, everybody start moving out the way or shooting back or whatever. Am I right or wrong?
No, you're right. Yeah. Nah, that's why I asked. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. Let's talk about speaking of like downplaying our celebrity. I feel like Lil Scoota was one of the first of. In our generation, one of the first of his kind of when we talk about putting our city on.
Like you got to sit and think about like, how can I? It ain't really no way to put it. I gave the city Scoota, you might as well say. Well, not might as well say, I did. You understand what I'm saying? My brother signed Scoota. You know what I'm saying? So I gave the city Scoota, and then come behind Scoota is who?
YBS Scola, yeah.
He picked up on Scoota's situation. You understand what I'm saying? And then who else?
I mean, we got a lot of, we got Tech, we got Roddy Rex, we got,
Tech been around though. Tech been around. Rex, he been rapping for a while now too. Who else? We got Money Jake.
We got a lot of niggas. We got OT. We got Chaz.
Is it Ant or it's Taz?
Chaz
Ant too, I think.
Yeah, we got Ant. Yeah. We got Ant. We got Chaz. We got mad niggas in here. Sure. But speaking of YBS specifically, was your affiliation strictly from your brother or?
I've never been YBS.
Not YBS, but like when I say affiliated around him, like was it strictly because your brother was?
It wasn't because of my brother. You gotta think about it. Everybody around, we know each other to some sort of degree. You understand what I'm saying? So, but what is it? Shy Money?
Yeah.
Brought Scoota to my brother.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And me being who I am, I'm promoting Scoota and things like that, and Scoota shit is just blowing up.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It's blowing. And Scoota had the talent. I wouldn't even say just from me promoting this shit. Scoota was talented. He really rap. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what got Scoota to be who he was, the promotion, and then his talent, showcasing his talent being what it was. And then also Meek getting behind it and backing it and also promoting them and things like that. So
how was Scoota when Shy Money brought him, like the early stages? Because we only saw when he was lit, you feel me? How was
stages? Shit, Scoota, I feel like Scoota talent just spoke for itself from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Nigga could rap.
Yeah.
Nigga was just a rapper, like literally could rap. So yeah, Scoota always been the same to me. But of course, when you start getting some money and shit like that, you start feeling yourself. You know what I mean? Things start changing a little bit, but you can't. The music, I feel like with Scoota, the music ain't never changed. Literally. So
you don't think even in that situation, security couldn't stop that?
No. How?
Or let's not even say security. Like if you moving smarter, being in trucks, bulletproofing your cars and shit like that.
Yeah, but Scoota wasn't to a level to have bulletproof cars. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't had that type of money yet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got that type of money and you moving like that, of course. And also it's like when you got that type of money and if you ain't into shit, you really ain't gotta have no bulletproof cars because you ain't into nothing. Shit be going on because people be into shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit.
Only be haters.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
It's because people into shit.
You're right, you got a point.
We downplaying the shit that people be having going on.
Behind closed doors. I mean, you're right. You never know what a nigga doing.
But
Question.
When you ain't got nothing going on, you walk, you just like.
You live free.
I
get it.
I live free. I ain't got nothing going on.
I feel
a lot of niggas hate me. I know that for sure. But I ain't in no beefs. You know what I mean? So.
Question. So we seen, like you just spoke on it. We seen, talking about Scoota, right? We seen niggas like Diddy post him. Yeah. But like one of the first niggas that really was like putting on for Scoota was your man Meek.
Yeah, for sure.
What happened with, I feel like it was even talking, I don't know too much. You probably would know. What happened with the talks of like him signing with MMG? Was that ever a real conversation?
He was going to sign with Dream Chasers.
Yeah, not MMG. I'm wilding. Dream Chasers.
I think shit was just like, everything take time. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then Scoota shit happened a little quick. Scoota, his shit started rising quick. Like he was so fucking hot that everybody was asking about Scoota, and he was in different meetings and shit like that. Scoota was actually about to get signed before the situation. So
right, it was to Dream Chasers. He was going.
He was about to get signed to somewhere else.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
You know who?
I forget, but I remember he was.
Why didn't Meek just go ahead and snatch him up?
Meek might have had something different going on at the time, but you know,
y'all never talked about it.
He was definitely backing him 100% for sure.
But that was like never no conversations y'all had, I guess.
It was definitely a conversation of signing him, definitely.
Damn. So what about after he passed? You know, like you said,
yeah,
we had Scola come through and like kind of like pick up that momentum, and shit, we even seen Scola and Meek freestyle videos and shit like that. We was doing the promo runs and shit like that. Why ain't
Scola was signed to Dream Chasers? Yeah, we signed Scola to Dream Chasers for sure.
I'm the only nigga that ain't know that? Wait, what? Like, was it public?
Yeah, everybody know about it.
I ain't know about that shit. Y'all said, did y'all know about that shit?
Why you think you got decent
I did not know that shit. Huh? Damn, that's crazy. Sure. So what happened with that situation?
I mean, you know, I think Scoota wound up going to jail or something, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, he did get locked up. Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
So the niggas let go? Like, I mean...
Just like, it like died out a little bit.
Damn, man, that's crazy. What about, you started rapping for a little bit?
Yeah, I started rapping for a little bit.
What the fuck? What made you do that, bro?
I was just going through some shit or something. I think I just wanted to let some shit out.
So you know it wasn't like...
I hate that shit. I listen to that.
I'm asking. I want you to be real with me.
But you know what's so crazy? A lot of people would be like, yo, you actually could rap. You just needed more practice or whatever. This, that, third. I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to hear that shit.
So the niggas that were saying you could rap, let's just play devil's advocate. The niggas that said you could rap, was you really believing them because you thought you could rap, or do you think they was just saying that because you Chino? Nigga, you lit.
If I was believing them, I'd be still rapping. Mm-hmm. I didn't like it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you wasn't mad when, because Meek Mill had actually was talking about it on $1 Million for a Game. He was saying, like, you know, social media do something to niggas. Yeah. And he was telling you that your music wasn't all that, but you go on a video.
I feel like definitely social media put a little shit in my head, making
like a battery in your back.
Hell yeah, of course.
Damn.
Seeing all them fires and all that shit, you gonna think your shit fire too?
Like, hell yeah.
Shit.
Damn. So like, but even at that time, could you take me to that time where you was making music? Was it did you ever feel any animosity of like, yo, Meek, like, just back me, support me with this shit?
Truthfully, I don't never really get into the point of Meek back me 1,000% with everything.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? He been in my corner since day one.
That's a fact.
But I never really look at shit on social media where a motherfucker will be like, damn, you ain't post my shit. You ain't, bro. It's so many niggas shit that I post that don't post my shit. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? If I need some publicity or anything, bro, I got Rock Nation. I got Meek. Bro, it's one call away. Post that. I don't call Meek and ask him about no post. If Meek feel like he want to grab something and post it, he gonna post it. I'm good. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna promote my shit on my own. I don't need, and if everybody want to jump on the bandwagon and promote it with me, hey, help me.
Right.
But I ain't sitting around calling nobody. If it's genuine, you gonna take it and post it regardless. I do that shit daily,
right?
Just because of who I am, and I like genuinely helping people. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't.
But that's why I asked if you could take me.
And I also don't be on that too, because I don't want a motherfucker to be like, yo, you ain't post my shit. I just ain't get around to it. We making this about posts. I see you, I speak to you, it's genuine love. What the fuck? Why we making Instagram a big deal about a post, bro? Like, it's so many people on Instagram I want to unfollow. But if I unfollow them,
niggas gonna feel away.
I just don't want to see your shit. Really? Like, no. A lot of people post bullshit. I just don't want to see it.
Bro, when I say it's crazy hearing you say this, because I've literally had similar situations like, yo, these niggas are just bringing negative energy. Like, I just want to unfollow these niggas.
I don't follow no shade rooms. I don't follow no murder inks. I want to see all positive shit all day.
Facts.
And it's a lot of other shit that I can say I don't want to see, but I still follow people just so if I unfollow them.
It's like,
there ain't no problem.
I put my hands out. I don't want no problem. Yeah.
Social media.
Yeah. So you ain't, even in that time though, because we human and we niggas and we men, and sometimes we get emotional. And that time when Meek was like, man, social media is hyping his head up, he not all that. You ain't feel no way.
I feel no way.
Respect.
You know why? Because I still made money off that fucking tape that with whoever felt like it wasn't nothing. No, this, that, and third. I made money off that shit. I don't care about that. And I'm getting money. That wasn't the only thing that I was doing. That was just something I was tapping into.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying? So none of that shit get to me. At all.
No, I believe you. When did your mind shift? Because like you said, you did therapy and stuff like that. Yeah. When did it shift? Because like us coming from the city, bro, I
feel like my mind shift with therapy. I started seeing a lot of shit different.
But what made you go to therapy though?
Because I didn't want to be in a fucked up space. I was in LA one day and I stayed in the room for 2 days. I stayed in the room for 2 days. So I'm like, hold the fuck up. Why am I in the room for 2 days? I'm in LA. I wasn't living there at the time, but I'm here. I'm like, matter of fact, it was Grammy weekend.
Damn. And you was home.
I stayed in the room for 2. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I came out. I'm telling me, I'm like, bro, I'm in the room for 2 days. I don't know what the fuck going on with me. I wound up texting one of my mans like, man, I think I needed to go to therapy, so I need to let some shit out. Real shit. Because certain motherfuckers, you can't. It's crazy how you can you'll go to therapy and tell a motherfucker everything that you don't know, but you can't really tell a motherfucker around you.
That's you know.
You look at it like, I don't want a motherfucker to judge me or this, that, and the third, but
that's real though, bro. That's real because like the niggas, we think we got to be careful with telling certain people certain shit because we go to them for advice or just the relief, and the next thing you know, our shit in the streets, and it's like niggas.
Yeah,
I think therapy is important. Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro. Like I fuck with it, bro. Where would you say you at now? Like mentally,
I'm at now,
what stage is this?
What stage is this stage right here that I'm in is I would say just I'm in a space where I just want peace and just want to be happy, and then I want everybody around me to be happy. That way, every moment that we have and wherever we're at, we having fun and we enjoying life and knowing none of this shit ain't promised. And also, I understand now who I am. I ain't used to understand who I was. I really didn't. Like I did a lot of shit for a lot of motherfuckers that I would say over time they got in a position, and they got in a position. I put them in a position. You know what I'm saying? They came. Glizzy say it was a lot of motherfuckers coming to the table and taking their trays to go. And then they take their trays to go, and then that shit be gone, and then they trying to come back. No, ain't no U-turns. You feel me? I did a lot of shit for motherfuckers, and they just said, fuck me, basically. You get me? And that shit ain't last. You get what I'm saying? The shit with me, I would say my shit lasts because I've always been genuine. I've stayed the same way. I don't change on nobody. I fuck with everybody that I fuck with until you show me that I can't fuck with you no more. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I only know how to be one way. And then also too, I remember my homie, he always tell me, he always tell me like, yo, you wear your heart on your sleeve too much, bro. Real shit. And I never understood it. He like, you wear your heart on your sleeve too much, bro. You gotta stop doing that shit because you basically letting a motherfucker know everything about you through that one thing. So now, even it's a lot of people that I may not even fuck with you, but it never got to a point of me in the past. If I ain't fuck with a motherfucker or you did some foul shit or something like that,
you probably would know.
I'ma know. You gonna know.
Yeah, you gonna let niggas know.
Ain't shaking your hand.
Yeah.
What about your business? So by my homie telling me that, he like, bro, stop wearing your heart on your sleeve or this, that, and third. Now, I'm gonna shake your hand. You don't know that I don't fuck with you or not. Just stay over there. I don't have a problem with you or nothing. Just stay out my way. I'm gonna stay out your way. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then also being the way I was when I was carrying my heart on my sleeve, it was like, that shit was making me, it was fucking me up mentally because all the shit was getting to me. Now, when it ain't getting to you and you showing these niggas ain't nothing phasing, you shaking their hands, even though I know you hating on me, I'ma still shake your hand and keep it pushing. Just stay out my way, I'ma stay out yours. That's just really how I feel now. So once he told me that, I'm like, God damn, that's something that really stuck with me, but it took me a while to really tap into it. Cause he been telling me the shit, but I never really stood on it until like some recent times. Like, damn, I do gotta stop wearing my heart on my shoulder because if you do some fuck shit right now, you did some fuck shit. Don't say nothing else to me. But now I'm just, all right, you know you did some fuck shit.
You gotta live with that.
You gotta live with that, basically. Real shit.
Bro, oh my God, bro, give me chills talking to you about this because I feel like it can be, let's just say, I don't want to say a Baltimore thing. For me, I thought it was a Baltimore thing because, you know, this is where I'm from. And I never forget, I always tell people like, the biggest misconception that the hood taught me was this thing of not being a bitch. And I associated that with so many things.
Right there.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna cut you off right there, B. Everybody sit around and say not being a bitch. I'm Chino. I'm successful. It's certain situations where 9 times out of 10, a lot of shit with me, I would say have to be alleviated. I want to alleviate a lot of shit because I ain't trying to throw my life away. I'm successful. I got shit going on for myself.
Talk to me, dog.
Real shit. So 9 times out of 10, I want to alleviate the situation. I don't want it to become harmful for me or you. You understand what I'm saying? Because it will get to that point. I don't want it to get to that point at all.
It's not worth it.
It ain't worth it at all.
And that's what.
Because 9 times out of 10, the motherfucker that you going through something with, they ain't got nothing.
Oh my God.
They win at the end of the day,
bro. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like coming from the hood, right?
Yeah.
What I was taught, what I thought I was being taught was not be a bitch. And not being a bitch look like don't ever let nobody call you out your name. If you feel a way, speak on it. But then when I became an adult, it's like, nah, that's wearing your heart on your sleeve. I learned that I didn't have to wear my heart on my sleeve.
It's a lot of rules motherfuckers made up in the hood that's really bullshit.
Come on, bro.
It's a lot of rules that motherfuckers made up in the hood that really be having us stagnated and staying in the situations that we be in because of the mindset. Not be a bitch or this, that, and the third. He looked at me wrong. I'm supposed to do something to him? That's his problem.
This is fire.
No, real shit.
Y'all listen to this shit, bro. Like, cameras aside, bro. This shit is the shit that I feel like men need to. This is giving back, bro. This is the shit that I wish that motherfuckers would listen to. What happens is this ain't the shit that go viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't the shit that's gonna get everybody attention because this is the real shit. Coming from where we come from, bro, it's too much to lose, my nigga.
Real
you know
shit.
that, like,
real shit don't never go viral. Real shit.
But if we can think about it though, right? If we can look at the hood and the lessons that taught us from it, right?
Yeah.
Not being a bitch. It's really being a real man. If we want to look at it, right? Standing on your one, and that ain't talking about fighting.
What is not being a bitch? I'm a man. I'm
exactly
standing for myself at all times.
And being accountable for your actions. Yeah. That's not being a bitch.
A lot of people don't take accountability.
You feel me?
Yeah. If I did something wrong, I know how to apologize.
That's not being but that's what I'm talking. Yeah. And then we misconceive it being young because we don't have the fucking direction. Keeping your word is not being a bitch. Taking care of your family is not being a bitch. It don't have shit to do with somebody looking at me wrong. Walking away is harder than fucking fighting a nigga, honestly. Yeah. Walking away, bro, I done been in some situations where I had to walk away and I literally cried, bro, because I wanted to fight.
Yeah.
But it's harder to walk away, bro. Like that shit.
It's certain shit when you get to a certain level in your life where you like, man, I want my life to keep going like this.
Come on.
Cool.
Come on.
Enjoy life.
Yeah, I appreciate you, dog. Yo, damn. That last part did it for me, bro. I feel like
and this is like, that's why when we first started the interview, I said, I don't want this shit to be about what I got going on in my life or this, like, successful wise. Like, what next thing you got? That's the first thing a motherfucker asked. What's the next thing you got coming? What's coming out? What's this, that, and that? No, let's talk about some real life shit. A lot of people don't really talk about real life shit in these interviews.
That's real. Yo, let me ask you, I know we said we was gonna go. Bro, it go back to what we talking about with the bikes and police chasing niggas.
Yeah.
Yo, how fucked up is it? Because you close to him, man. We don't really know too much, but what he hear? When you see Meek been on fucking probation, he was on probation since he was fucking young. And then he get arrested for being on a fucking bike, bro.
That was all a situation where a motherfucker had power and just wanted to keep another young black male in poverty, trying to take him from being rich back down to him being, you know what I'm saying?
But somebody of his own color, though.
Yeah, that's how it go. We always pull each other down, right? Not we, because I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But where we come from, that's the main thing. We don't help each other. We rather pull, keep pulling and bringing the motherfucker down, so. You know.
Yo, being in this situation to actually be able to change shit and like just looking at life from a different perspective, honestly. You feel me? Like, you're not Chino that was in poverty no more.
I think I also like became this way because I feel like I want enough motherfuckers around me that whereas though if I'm ever in a situation where I can't help myself, they can help me. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to be the only nigga shining. You know what I'm saying? Me and my guys walking around, we all bosses. It's not one boss. You understand what I'm saying? We men. That boss shit fun. We men. You know what I'm saying? We know what men do. Men get money. Men take care of their families. You know what I'm saying? We got real responsibilities. That boss shit is you're a boss, but that's some company shit. We men. We men from where we come from and all across the world, and we doing what we supposed to do for our families and for ourselves.
Facts.
Responsibilities, for sure.
Yo, you got is it a nephew or a niece?
Yeah, I got a nephew.
True's son. How
brother's son.
How is that going, man?
He good for sure.
You think he want to ride bikes when he?
Yeah, he want to be the next Chino. That's all he know.
Bro, that's hard, bro. But isn't it a blessing that you? I mean, granted, we don't never want anything like that to happen, tragedy, anybody being passed away. But isn't it a blessing that God puts you in a position to be able to take care of your brother's son?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely feel good to be able to be there for him, and just for him to still have a father figure in his life. You know what I'm saying? Me being his uncle and shit like that, I definitely try to be there as much as I can. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what my brother would want, and my brother would be there if he could too. So, you know.
Damn, man, I wish you the best, bro. It seemed like you're doing good, bro. It seemed like you got a good hit on your shoulders. I want all my niggas that's doing good to stay in that position, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I interviewed Roddy Rex and he said, "Yo, I didn't make it this far to leave my niggas behind, and I feel it. Yeah. I feel it, but it's hurtful because it's like that's how niggas get caught up trying to go back and you know what I'm saying?
I would say you'll never it's a like in that situation you never leave your niggas behind. Once your niggas start thinking you left them behind because you went to chase your dream, that's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Because they supposed to support you. I don't give a fuck where I'm at, if I'm here or if I'm there. My guys gonna support me. You get what I'm saying? I can be all the way across the world, but they still backing me 100%.
Did you see any of that? Like on your journey coming up, did your men support you, or was it like, yo, you leaving us?
It was a situation where some guys around me, everybody wanted to be. A lot of motherfuckers forgot who got us here and who was the one with the talent. Everybody, motherfuckers around started trying to be. A
lot of niggas wanted to be Chino.
I wouldn't even say Chino. They wanted to be their own famous self for what? What are you famous for? That's something I always say, right? It's so many people that want fame for shit that don't require fame. Fame is hard. It make your life hard. Real shit. You got motherfuckers. I'm not downplaying nobody, so don't take this the wrong way, but it's factual. You got people wanting to be famous barbers. What the fuck makes you famous to be a good barber? Be the best barber. You got people wanting to be famous cameramen. You're a cameraman. Be the talentedest cameraman, but why does everybody want fame behind it? You got people wanting to have fame for having boutiques. That don't require fame. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then it get to a point of where if you don't have the money, fame makes it look like you have the money. So now you got so many problems with your family.
Without the money.
Your family think you rich as fuck because you got 100,000 or 200,000 followers on Instagram.
Bro, it's crazy. I think
you know what I'm saying? People Instagrams be more famous than be more successful than their businesses. This is factual.
That's because niggas want, bro, I say this all the time. We talk about Instagram. IG ain't Instagram, bro. IG is instant gratification. That's what niggas want.
For a while, I was more famous on Instagram than the paper. This is a fact. So when I started getting real money and really realized, like, it's fucking Instagram. And it was only on Instagram trying to hold up an image. When you really having paper, you ain't holding up no image no more.
You living it.
You living it.
What I will say, all right, playing devil's advocate. Just I like to play the devil's advocate. I remember at one point in time, you were doing things for quote unquote publicity because I feel like that helps you get in the position that you are in now.
I would say I ain't never did nothing for publicity. I ain't never
not publicity stunts. When I say like doing things for the image behind it, I feel like if you watch your first vlog, I would say everything 3 years prior to now was for image. Definitely. Right. And that helps you get in the position
it definitely helped me get in the position, but it also, you start living for the fucking internet all day. Like literally, I was living for the internet all day. I get up, I gotta go shopping just to post a picture on Instagram. I gotta do this, that, the third to be popping on Instagram. I'm popping in real life. Why do I gotta keep putting off this image to you motherfuckers? You get what I'm saying? Even though I'm an influencer, you understand what I'm saying? But it's like the internet fucking controlled you to a certain extent. You get what I'm saying? Now I post when I want, and I might not even post. Right. And I still got shit going on. I still got all my sponsors and shit like that. Monster, Ethica, you get what I'm saying? Sign the Rock, like, You get what I'm saying? So now, I feel like I was bluffing back then. My life is where it really should be now.
Heavy talk. I love it. Bro, do you think, because we spoke about something like niggas want to be famous their own way. I promise we about to finish, bro. It's just so intriguing. Yeah. I feel like YBS actually, you know how we talk about niggas ain't making it in the city because we don't get behind, et cetera, et cetera? I was watching some YBS shit, and I feel like YBS was actually the start of that. Like, everybody was behind Scoota.
Yeah, everybody was behind Scoota, but with YBS, a lot of niggas wanted to be famous. That's basically what I was saying. A lot of niggas wanted to be you want to be famous for what?
So you don't think everybody was basically like pushing him?
No. Everybody, once Scooter started getting the cameras and this, that, the third, everybody wanted to be in them.
Damn.
Instead of supporting Scooter and backing Scooter. You understand what I'm saying? Like, push Scooter. Stop trying to be the nigga beside Scooter, the nigga behind Scooter, or this, that, the third. You get what I'm saying? Niggas forgot the motive. If that's understandable.
Yeah. Damn.
So.
Sheesh. Chino, I promise you, I fuck with it, dog. I feel bad. We ain't talking about monster ethic or none of that, but I feel like this conversation was way more important.
Yeah, definitely. It's always important when you touch on real shit and what's really going on in the culture. For sure.
Damn, man. I appreciate it, dog. Thanks for coming. Chino Braxton, Mr. J Hill, Conversation Series, man. That's all I got. It's a wrap. We out. Appreciate you, dog.
Sure, love.